We're ready? Time's 4 o'clock. Let's call the meeting to order.
Mayor Ambrosio Hernandez,
Present.
Commissioner Lazar Guajardo,
Present.
Commissioner Bobby Carrillo,
Here.
Commissioner Ramiro Caballero,
Present.
Commissioner Daniel Chavez,
Here.
Commissioner Ricardo Medina,
Present.
and Commissioner Mario Bracamontes. We do have a quorum.
Motion to excuse. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. He's excused. Pledge of allegiance.
Luis, can you lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
Please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let us pray. Lord, please never let us settle with anything. Our goals, our dreams, our relationships, our lives in general. Push us to our full potential. Amen.
Amen.
Short and sweet. Hilda, do we have any folks for the public here?
No, sir.
Item 3, City Manager's Report, submission of sales tax collection report for February 2019. As you all know, as you all read, we had an unprecedented growth of 43.69%. We have requested details to be able to identify the change, but we're waiting for those details. But in regards to submission of property tax, we have current tax collections as of January 2019 are 15 million or 15.5 million or 80.87% collected out of this year's levy. This is a 0.79% higher than last year. City events. The library is hosting Dr. Seuss' birthday celebration, February 28th, 2019. Time is 6 to 8 p.m. at the Development and Research Center, 850 West Dicker Road. They'll have games, raffles, prizes, crafts, and story time. In addition, Parks and Rec is having the 13th Annual St. Patrick's Day 5K Run Walk, which will take place on the 16th of March at the PSJ Stadium. The Kids 1 Mile Run begins at 8 a.m., 5K begins at 9 a.m. The fee is $15 for adults, $5 for kids, 17 and under. HR is also there. We've got the the Time Texas Community Challenge. City of Pharr has joined efforts with PSJID for its Time Texas Community Challenge. This challenge is a free, fun, healthy living competition that helps you create healthy habits. The City of Pharr is currently ranked third in the state within its category. The community with the most points in each category will receive a community grant to put towards future health-related efforts. Action item number 4 is a consent agenda.
Motion approved. Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Action item number 5, contracts and agreements. 5A, consideration and action, of any, on an interlocal agreement with Hidalgo County and the City of Pharr Library Services for county calendar year 2019.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Action item 5B, consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to award proposal to negotiate contract for the financial advisory services for fiscal year 2018-2019.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys want to go into executive session on that one?
Sure. Okay, we'll take that executive session. Let's move on.
Okay. 5C, consideration and action, if any, on award of contract for the City of Pharr International Bridge Facility expansion and renovations. The city's capital improvement program includes expansion and renovations for the City of Pharr International Bridge.
Okay.
We are funding, the staff is recommending award of contract to for the City of Pharr International Bridge Facility expansion and renovations to the highest scoring proposal submitted by International Consulting Engineers of Edinburgh, Texas, in the amount of $1.09 million for base proposal and allowance, and $64,000 for alternate number 1, for a grand total of $1.164,316. Rejection of alternate number 2.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
Approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Is all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Hilda. I'll be abstaining for this motion.
Oh, one abstention. Sorry, I missed that.
Abstention.
Yeah, one abstention.
Consider action, item 5D, consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to enter into a master service agreement for construction material testing and geotech services with a geotechnical firm currently on the City Pharr rotation list.
Okay.
Move for approval. Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to negotiate and enter into a contract with election systems and software for election equipment.
Executive session.
handling executive session.
There'll be an executive session, yeah. Those 2 items. So it'll
Yeah.
be 2 items you have. Just for clarification, we have item B and item E.
6A, consideration and action, if any, on ordinance amending ordinance. On this one, I'm sorry? We're leaving as is, right?
We'll address it after we address the other.
After closed session.
Skip it.
6B, consideration and action, of any, on resolution authorizing interlocal agreement and gateway monument agreement with the TxDOT for the gateway monument to be located on eastbound Interstate 2, frontage road between Jackson and Petunia Street.
Move for approval. Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Consideration and action, of any, on resolution authorizing interlocal agreement and gateway monument agreement with TxDOT for the gateway monument to be located on Cage Boulevard between Newcomb and Caffrey.
Okay.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
6D, consideration and action, of any, on resolution appointing and reappointing 3 regular members and 1 alternate member for the Pharr Police Department Training Advisory. You've got the recommendations there in your packet. I don't know if you want to.
Read them out.
Yeah, the names are Janie Fuentes, Juan Villescas, and Roy Vargas.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
6E, consideration and action, of any, on resolution appointing and reappointing 9 members to the Community Development Council Board. Those members are Joe Rodriguez, Marco Gonzalez, Danny Smith, Ruben Solis, Belia Garcia, Norma Trevino, and Joey Hinojosa.
Move for approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
6F, consideration and action, of any, on resolution appointing 1 member to the Pharr EDC. Board member Jerry Munoz has resigned from the Board of Directors, and I believe Efrain Matamoros has been recommended.
I don't know,
Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Consideration and action, of any, on resolution to apply for the 2020 Local Border Security Program.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Consideration and action, of any, on resolution creating a Census 2020 Complete Count Committee.
So moved.
Staff recommends approval.
Okay. Do you have a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Consideration and action, of any, on resolution of updating authorized signatures for the City of Pharr checks to Lone Star National Bank.
Move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. We have 1 abstention. Always.
Mayor,
Yes, Councilor.
may we please go back to item 60? I don't believe I heard the alternate member's name being appointed for the Pharr Police Advisory.
I don't think one's needed, right?
Okay, just making sure.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Consideration and action, of any, on change order number 2, adding 33 days to the contract time and acceptance of Jones Park landscaping and irrigation improvements as complete, and authorizing the release of final payment and retainage in the amount of $4,131.70.
Move for approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Item 7B is actually a duplicate. You approved it already in consent.
Okay.
7C, consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to reject the bids for the purchase of 1 current model 300 kilowatt natural gas generator, and to solicit quotes from cooperative purchasing programs awarding a purchase contract.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor? Opposed? It passes.
Discussion and possible action regarding the submittal of project information forms to the Texas Water Development Board for water and wastewater improvement projects for the fiscal year 2020 funding cycle.
Okay.
Move for approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Those all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to award a purchase contract to Designs That Compute DBA Visionality for the purchase and installation of the video wall system.
Okay.
So moved.
Staff
Second.
recommends approval.
Yep. There was, second already. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
Consideration and action, of any, authorizing city manager to purchase access control systems for DHS Security DBA 360 integrated through by-board cooperative contract. Staff recommends approval.
Move for approval.
Second.
Any discussion? Miss went through our purchasing department, right? Or should
This
she
one
here?
through yeah, they're on the buy-board.
The Bible? Okay.
Mm.
I want to be sure. Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes. Now we go to
Session.
executive session. In accordance with section 551.071 to 551.087 of the Texas Government Code, the Pharr Board of Commission hereby gives notice it is convening to executive session to discuss the items listed in the public portion of the meeting agenda, the time now being 4:10. Time is 4:33. We're back. Ready?
Action item 5B, consideration and action of any authorizing city manager to award proposals and to negotiate contract for financial advisory services for fiscal year 2018-2019.
Move for approval.
Recommendation is to go with,
As
Estrada
dis-
Hinojosa,
as discussed in
as
executive
discussed in
session.
executive session.
We have a motion. We have a
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Passes.
Consideration and action of any authorizing city manager to negotiate and enter into contract with election systems and software for election equipment
As discussed in
as
executive
discussed in executive session.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passes.
And before we close, I forgot to invite, the,
6A.
I'm sorry, 6A? Yeah, 6A, okay, I'm sorry. Consideration and action of any on ordinance amending ordinance number 2019-03, calling the city of Pharr general municipal election for May 4th, 2019, for election of mayor, city commissioners, place 1, 5, and 6. No action.
Correct.
And before we adjourn, I had forgotten to invite Mr. Pedro Garcia with the Pharr Community Theater, who wanted to invite us to his community,
There he is.
his theater, yeah. I'm sorry about that, Mr. Garcia.
No, that's perfectly fine.
Slight oversight on my part.
Joining me and sitting here is Arnoldo Mata, who is recently acquired by the Pharr Community Theater as our grant consultant, and I'm glad that he's with us. I just wanted to share with you all, I wrote a very short speech that would fit within the 3 minutes.
Sure.
But first of all, on behalf of the Pharr Community Theater Company, I would like to thank the mayor, our city manager and commissioners, and our entire administration and our citizens for the continued support over the years. We are currently entering our 11th year of operations with nearly 50 main stage plays produced. Last year we had another artistically successful season. We produced 3 main stage plays, including the tragic corrido of Romeo and Lupe, the children's family play Tales of the Hidalgo Pump House, and a Tejano Christmas Carol. That one featured 11 children and 12 adults as actors. We conducted six weeks each acting workshops for youth and adults, and we toured our Christmas play as an outreach and fundraiser production to 4 winter Texan parks. The Pharr Community Theater is located in an intimate setting at 213 West Newcomb Avenue in Pharr, where we have 60 seats available per show. We are equipped with lighting and soundboards, and we make for an entertaining and adventurous show with an intimate setting that puts performances practically on your lap. And it's always nice when audiences can be close up. They love to catch expressions and the stories up close. It's almost like watching a big screen TV at home. We invite everyone and anyone to come and view our theater, and especially to catch one of our shows. Every 3rd month we have a new play going up and continuous acting workshops for children and adults. You can find out about us on our Facebook page and give us a like and find out not only about our play or our acting classes, but also about open audition opportunities for anybody who wants to try to be in one of our plays and to learn more about theater design and production, etc. Lastly, I wish to encourage our city, to continue encouraging our city leadership to continue its venture into the development of artistic venues such as those currently in the works in our downtown area and in other parts of the city. I believe the arts are a city's heartbeat. On a side note, I'm also pleased with the growth of our parks and hiking and biking trails in our city. These help us combat a diabetes epidemic and keep us healthier. So thank you for that. Lastly, finally, for as far as the arts programs, again, the Pharr Community Theater is happy to be included for the thousands who have come to act, to produce, to write, to direct, to design, and to be our audience, making it all educational, entertaining, and worthwhile. In other words, the Pharr Community Theater Company is grateful and happy to be in the city of Pharr. And our next play is Estoy en el Rincón, which is a drama written by Salome Martinez Lutz from the Albuquerque, New Mexico area, and it's currently in production. We open April 25th through May 5th. And this play is a drama that deals with alcoholism issues, and it's very entertaining as well. So if you all have any questions or any comments, I'm happy to answer them, but thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Garcia.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Garcia, for
Have a
coming
great day,
today.
everybody.
You too, sir. Anything else?
That's it.
That's it? So, motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? It passed. We are adjourned. The time is 4:37. Thank you.